Good day everyone and welcome back to Hoshizora no Memoria. It's time for the final route of this visual novel, which is Mare's route. And to reach Mare's route, we actually have to make the same choices that we made to reach Yuma's route, because Mare's route is basically a part of Yuma's route. You could also say that this particular playthrough was not a playthrough of Yuma's route, but a playthrough of Yuma's / Mare's route. Yuma and Mare basically share one route, and only the last part of the route is different depending on the one choice that you make during the route. But you are only able to make that choice after you saw Yuma's ending at least once. If you did that, a new multiple choice thing will appear during the route, and I'll skip right to it, so I'll see you in a second. And here we are at the scene where Mare shows off her DFC. And this is the choice we have to make. If you want to see Yuma's ending again, you have to choose the second option, I can't accept her. But we are not going to do that, because we want to reach Mare's ending. And to do that, we have to choose the first option, respond to her feelings. And last time, nothing explicitly sexual happened here, but I have the feeling if I choose the first option, something explicitly sexual actually will happen. So I'll choose this. And I'll see you in a second. It's December 4th. I quickly finish up club activities after school ends, because I'm going to visit Yuma. I dropped my bag at home, got a change of clothes, and intended to head straight for the hospital. However, I decided to climb up the hill first. The lookout is up ahead. I didn't have any particular reason for going there. Besides, Mare probably won't be there, she's never appeared during the day before. I'm not going there to see Mare. Well, it's not as if I don't want to see her, nor am I going there because I know I won't see her. I wanted to fix up my mood and arrange my thoughts. How should I face Mare from now on? Mare's skin felt surreal last night, my hands still have their warmth remaining. Thinking about it makes my heart race and causes my cheeks to feel hot. Even if I see her, will I be able to talk to her normally? I wasn't expecting this to happen. I don't regret it, of course. If anything, I was the one who took the initiative and kissed her, not on the forehead. There's no doubt I wanted to unite with Mare, but it happened all too suddenly. She looks exactly like Yuma when she was little. That's not why I wanted to be with her. Of course, their personalities are completely different. I've fallen in love with Mare. I've fallen in love with her for who she is. The person I've fallen in love with just happens to resemble Yuma from back then. The person I've fallen in love with just happens to be a little girl. Wow, I shouldn't have been born. Why is that? This is tormenting me. No, I don't know her age. I get back on my feet. After arriving at the fence, I take the usual path out of habit. Mare is not up ahead. She won't appear during the day. I won't see her. I feel less tense. Huh? It turns out Mare is here after all. She should have noticed me, but she's avoiding from looking this way. Maybe she feels embarrassed, but she's standing there nonetheless. Why are you... That hurts, you know. I suddenly get hit by her scythe. What was that for? What are you talking about? But I'm here. You closed in on me and swung that scythe down on purpose, didn't you? That was clearly aimed at me. No, you weren't. I collapse with my arms and legs outstretched. Please wait. She takes a step back after I get up. Don't be so cautious. I know how you feel. She was probably having similar thoughts before coming here. She seems frightened for some reason. Yeah, more or less. Why not?
ダメ。知られるのダメ。絶対嫌だ。知られたらヨウくん返して私も帰る。
So she's going to kill me before suiciding? Well, I sort of understand what you are going through. I know your feelings like the palm of my hand. She hides her face. Mare runs into the forest at full speed. Hey Mare, I'm kidding, you can come out now. Thanks to her unusual behavior, I've calmed down a little.
冗談。
She sticks her head out from behind trees. Yeah, I can't possibly read someone's heart.
本当。
Mare's certainly behaving strangely today. Why did she appear during daytime anyway?
本当に私の気持ち覗いてない。
Yeah, I'm sorry for saying those weird things.
バカバカ。
She cautiously comes closer. So, what were you thinking?
ヨウくんとまた。
Mare's face burns up. She hides her face again and runs away. Don't go back into hiding again. Her head pops out from the trees on the other side.
ヨウくんが聞いてくるから。
Sorry, don't stand over there. I beckon her to come closer.
もう聞いてこない。
Nope, I won't do anything you dislike.
もしやったら犬の変態くんって呼ぶからね。
Mr. Dog Pervert. I know already. After hesitating, she approaches cautiously. She takes brief looks at me before averting her eyes. I take a deep breath and reach out. She shuts her eyes tightly. Her warmth that I experienced last night. I run my hands through her hair as if combing them. She finally opens her eyes.
またこんな。
I said I won't do anything you dislike.
バカバカ。
You don't like it?
わからない。いつもと違うから。ゆうべから違うの。私ずっとこんな気持ち。ヨウくんがいなくても変な気持ちになってた。変な気持ちなくならなかった。ゆうべからずっと。だからもともとこうなのに今はもっと変になる。私もう。
I squat and face her at eye level. I gently seal her trembling lips with my own. I feel Mare relaxing and her strength slip away as we kiss. Afterwards, she says with her head down,
キスされた。
I figured you wanted one.
違う。
Then I guess I did it on my own accord.
ヨウくんが勝手にやった。
I guess that works too.
それしかない。バカバカ。
Mare, were you waiting for me? You said it's difficult to come here during the day, so you surprised me.
私も驚いた。今までは無理だったから。でも頑張ってみた。頑張ったら無理じゃなかった。無理じゃなくなったの。
Must be the power of love. Want to kiss again?
ダメ。
You hesitated.
迷ってない。
I squat again. I move closer to her ripe lips. She doesn't run away. In fact, she moves closer to me. A kiss.
またされた。
Yeah.
ヨウくんに勝手にされた。
Not that it makes a difference. Mare, when are you leaving tonight?
知らない。
It's a bit early for stargazing. If you're free, mind going out with me? Go out with me. She hides her face for some reason.
私がショタコンになる。
No, it wouldn't. Seems that we are conflicted on similar things. I didn't mean that. I'm heading out after this. Mare seems puzzled.
どこに？
The hospital in the neighboring town. She once said that she couldn't go far, but the neighboring town should be fine.
ようくん、帰るの？
A voice filled with anxiety.
もう帰るの？
Mare wouldn't say it directly, but she got her feelings across. I'm not leaving, just visiting the neighboring town.
でも
I really want to be with you though.
私は別に。
So will you come with me? You went alone last time. But why don't we visit Yuma together this time? After getting taken aback, she shows signs of hesitation.
お見舞いってどのくらいの時間？
It won't be that long, about an hour.
1時間。
What do you say?
うん、
She nods.
しょうがないからお見舞いしてもいい。
Let's go then.
うん。
We leave the lookout immediately. Mare walks beside me. Her steps are that of a child's, yet she has no trouble keeping up. Nor does she seem to be trying. If anything, I'm the one who will fall behind if I don't pay attention. She's walking as if she's wearing a pair of skates. It feels kind of weird.
何が？
The fact that we are walking together.
そう？
Yeah, we are only ever together when we are at the lookout. We've been to other places together, but we've never actually walked together like this. Mare, you walk pretty quickly.
そう？
Yeah.
まあ、私は死神だからね。
She starts to boast.
間違った。私は私だから。
Does she not want to be associated with Grim Reapers? What's so bad about being a Grim Reaper?
あ、そうなの？
Yeah, there's no point in changing it. You are Mare, regardless of whether you're a Grim Reaper or not.
そうなのかな？
Probably.
多分。
Definitely.
うん。
Mare mumbles to herself as if confirming it.
私は死神、ようくんを狩る死神。
I don't think you need that last bit. I guess that works.
うん。
You've gotten a lot more docile.
死神は素直なんかじゃないわ。
You've become more Mare-like.
死神は私らしくなんてないわ。
She's becoming harder and harder to understand. That's fine too.
死神はよくなんてないわ。
When we get near the school gates, students on their way home start taking notice of us. All their gazes rest upon Mare as she descends from the top of the hill. Must be because she's so cute. They're staring at the huge scythe Mare's holding. Oh, which reminds me. Maybe it's because I've never taken Mare anywhere, as it completely slipped my mind. She'll get arrested for violating the swords and firearms control law.
あ、人がいる。
Being the center of attention, Mare hides behind my back. However, she can conceal her scythe, and it protrudes from behind my head. Say, Mare, and turn around to face her.
何？
Why don't you leave the scythe behind?
置く？
Yeah, it must be hard to walk while holding that thing.
別に難しくなんてないわ。
Well, it may be for you, isn't it dangerous?
別に安全よ。
Not for others.
そんなの知らない。
But if you hold it, you're going to attract lots of attention like you are now. Using my back as a wall, she takes a peep, quickly hiding again upon meeting their gazes.
なんか見られてる。
You don't like standing out like this, do you?
うん。
Why don't we leave that scythe back at the lookout?
いや。
She holds her scythe tightly. It's probably very important to her, as I can tell she's stubborn about it. But we won't even be able to get on the train by the looks of this.
ようくん、困ってる。
It shows on her face.
持って歩かなきゃいいのよね。
Mare lets both hands go of the handle. It floats in midair, completely defying gravity, and starts becoming transparent. It disappears completely just as a number of students gasp in surprise. Whenever I see Mare, she either already has her scythe out or is hiding it. Though this is the first time I've seen it happen in person. How did you do that?
人に干渉されないようにした。
So you made it invisible?
それだけじゃなくて、触ることもできない。私はできるけど。
Mare has her fists clenched and is moving her arms up and down, but it merely seems as if she's exercising to me. It's like a magic trick. The only difference being that the person performing it has no idea how it works either.
私、鎌は持って歩かないから。
She places both hands behind her back. I can't see it, but the scythe could very well be floating nearby.
これで物騒じゃない？
Nope, sorry about that.
これくらい別に。
The crowd of students starts to disperse. If there were any students there that I knew, they might have even called out to me. After everyone leaves, Mare finally moves beside me. Her hands are still behind her back. Want to hold hands? Instead of holding the scythe, you can hold my hand instead. I offer her my hand, but she turns her face away.
別に。
Are you shy about holding hands?
照れてない。
Then here.
ようくんはつなぎたいの。
Yeah. We've never been out together, so we should be fine even if we act like it's a date.
じゃあ
She reaches out nervously.
つないでもいい。
She moves in closer and touches my hand. Her small hand overlaps with mine.
私はしたくないけど、しょうがなく手つないであげる。
She mumbles with her head down. Mare didn't say anything until we reached the station. She always replied with a baka baka to whatever I said. She finally responded after I told her we are going to board a train. She replied, "Humans are so inconvenient." I thought so too. I'm sure she can fly to the hospital in an instant, just like teleportation. I enter after knocking to find Yuma there, as if she were waiting for me. After greeting me, she notices her other visitor.
後ろに隠れてる子は新しいお友達？
Mare has been hiding behind my back ever since we arrived at the hospital. Probably because there are lots of people here. Come on, Mare. I urge her to step up, but she doesn't budge. This isn't the first time we've met Yuma, is it?
そうだけど、メアって死神さんのこと？
Mare sticks only her head out as if taking a peek.
あ、本当だ。メアちゃんだ。
Yuma smiles after confirming her face.
こんにちは。
Mare pulls her head back. Come on, aren't you going to say hello?
子供扱いしないで。
But even a child knows they should greet people.
そんなの知らない。メアちゃん、お見舞いに来てくれたの？嬉しいな。嬉しいの？
Again, she only sticks her head out.
うん。君とはまたお話ししたかったから。どうして？君とお友達になりたかったの。変なの。メアちゃん、こんにちは。こんにちは。偉いね。うん、偉い。ちゃんと挨拶できたね。子供扱いしないで。かわいいね。死神は可愛くなんてないわ。ツンデレさんだね。死神はツンデレじゃないわ。あ、子供だからチュンデレ？
チュンデレ？
死神はチュンデレじゃないわ。
What's a tsundere supposed to be? Yuma, how are you feeling today?
いつも通りだよ、心配性くん。メアちゃん、どうかした？あなた、病気なのよね。そうだね。でも、そんな大したことないから。
Mare hesitates.
だったら、早く、元気になって。元気になって、ようくんを安心させてあげて。
How does Yuma view her words? She puts on a lonely smile. No, this smile is different. If you observe her carefully, it's not one of frustration.
元気になるよ。私は元気になる。私は諦めていないから。絶対に諦めたくないから。無理は しなくていいけど。
無理じゃないよ。無理じゃない。無理してるのは君の方だよ。
Mare didn't see that one coming, neither did I.
私、入院生活が長いからね。いろんな患者さんと出会ってきた。だから平気そうにしてたってわかるんだよ。だからね、メア。
Her tone is filled with kindness.
辛い時は辛いって言うの。甘えたい時は甘えるの。強がってばかりいないで。そうやって無理をして我慢ばかりしちゃ目するよ。
Mare is at a loss for words. She's trembling. She starts to disappear as if she's unable to maintain her form anymore. After taking a deep breath, she returns to normal. What was that just then?
ごめんね、つい呼び捨てにしちゃった。メアちゃんだよね。
呼び捨てでいい。
そう
そう。
じゃあお言葉に甘えて。
Yuma sits up straight.
メアに話したかったことがあるの。伝えたかったことがあるの。
何？
ようくんをよろしくね。
終わり？
終わり。
Mare has a complicated expression. And my expression is even more complicated.
何？今の。
言ってみたかったんだよ。
よくわからない。
わからなくていいんだよ。今じゃなくてもいつかわかってくれればいいんだから。
変なの？
変じゃないよ。変じゃない。
Hey, Yuma.
ようくん、その先は受け付けないよ。
She interrupts me.
不吉なこと言うなって諌めるつもりなら怒っちゃうよ。だって私は諦めていない上で言ったんだから。だからこれはようくんが思ってるのと違うんだよ。ただ単純にようくんとメアが仲良くしてたらいいなって考えただけなんだから。そうなったら嬉しいなって思っただけ。そうなったら私も幸せかなって思っただけなんだから。
彼女元気そうだった。
Yeah, Yuma is always like that.
なのに病気なの？
Yeah, unfortunately. The sky was dyed orange by the time our visit ended. The sun has set.
病気いつ治るの？
I don't know.
いつになったら病気じゃなくなるの？
I don't know.
彼女ちゃんと治るの？
I don't know. I know nothing. I haven't asked Yuma, nor has she told me. Has she ever brought up her condition before? If she isn't telling me, does that mean it's pointless telling me? Because there's nothing I can do for her? If she doesn't request my help, does that mean I can't accomplish anything?
ようくん。
Mare looks at me uneasily.
ようくん元気じゃない。彼女が病気だから元気じゃない。二人とも元気に見えて元気じゃない。
Mare doesn't seem very happy either. Maybe the visit has given her unnecessary things to worry about. That's right, it's not like I can't do anything. My power alone is limited, but it's not zero. Just like how there's nothing impossible in this world, there must be something I can do. I place my hand on Mare's head and brush her gently. Thanks for coming along to visit.
別に。
Yuma was delighted.
そうかな。
I'm positive.
私はどっちでもいい。
Let's go.
うん。
Want to hold hands?
バカバカ。
Although she still gives me her hand.
みんなバカバカなくらい。バカバカ。
Her tiny hand squeezes me back. After we get off the train, I stop in my tracks as we are heading for the lookout. My house. Mare, do you remember? She looks up at me with our hands still connected. I recall saying I was going to invite you to my house, and that I wanted you to hang out with me. I glance at my house. Want to drop by until the stars are visible?
ここがようくんの家。
Yeah, my family's there.
ようくんの家族。
There's my sister Chinami, whom you know already, and Chino-san.
それってようくんのお母さん？
I give her a nod. Yeah, Shino-san is my other mom.
お兄ちゃん、おかえりなさい。
Thanks!
もうちょっとで夕ご飯できるってしのさん言ってたよ。そろそろ葵ちゃんたちも食べに来るんじゃないかな。
葵ってあの失礼な子のことね。
Mare steps out from behind me nervously. Chinami's eyes are open wide.
大変だよ、大事件だよ。あろうことかお兄ちゃんがメアちゃんかどわかしてさらってきてる。
But haven't you been kidnapping Suzuha-chan too?
開き直るどころかちなみにまで罪を着せてグリグリするお兄ちゃんには脱帽だよ。
相変わらずうるさい。
Mare, you seem to be worried about your friendship with Suzuha.
気にかけてないし別に友達じゃない。
Oh, so you remember Aoi-san and Chinami? It wasn't long ago that Mare could barely remember other people's faces, much less their names.
そうだとしたら全部ようくんのせい。ようくんが私を感化したせい。
I'm honored.
バカバカ。
メアちゃんがうちに遊びに来るの初めてだね。ちなみとっても嬉しいな。
Mare turns her face away in shyness from Chinami's straightforwardness.
なんで嬉しいの？
だってちなみはメアちゃんの大ファンだからね。いずれおかけん主催でファンクラブも結成するからね。
別にいい。
なんだったらメアちゃんを教祖にしたカルト教団でもいいよ。その時はちなみは裏の大幹部だからね。
If Chinami becomes president of the Okaken in the future, she'll definitely try to recruit Mare.
お邪魔します。
The Aoi sisters have arrived.
なんか増えた。
メアさん。
Mare gets surprised by Suzuha and seems to be a bit uneasy.
なんで子供がここに？
Aoi also appears surprised.
子供じゃない。私はあなたよりお姉さんよ。変身願望はいつ終わるんでしょうか。死神は変身願望なんて持たないわ。いずれこの家は保育園になるんじゃないでしょうか。この子だけは好きになれそうにない。
If we do become a nursery, Ishino-san would be the principal, I'll be the caretaker, and everyone else will be the pupils.
私は保母さんですから。
ちなみだって保母さんだよ。
私は小学生ですけど。私は死神よ。オチがついた。甚だしく腹立つんだけど。メアさん、こんばんは。こんばんは。今日は私たちと一緒にお夕飯ですか？
Unsure of what to say, Mare looks at me for answers. You can stay for dinner.
いいの？
Yeah, though I have to tell Shino-san.
ちなみが聞いてきてあげるね。
She runs off into the kitchen in a flash.
死神はご飯なんて
Can you really live without eating anything?
平気だけど、食べること自体はできる。
That settles it then. Mare has a complicated expression, perhaps unsure of what to do.
私はメアさんと一緒に食べたいです。
Aoi-san, are you fine with that?
いいですが、箸の使い方は先輩が教えてあげてください。本当に失礼な子ね。
Judging from the fact that she isn't ignoring you, Aoi-san actually likes you.
勝手なこと言わないでください。メアちゃん、シノさん連れてきたよ。
On Shino follows Chinami into the living room.
彼女がメアちゃんね。
Mare wastes no time hiding behind me.
はじめまして。よく展望台に遊びに来てるってちなみちゃんから聞いてたわ。
Mare slowly sticks her head out and takes a peek at On Shino.
あそこは立ち入り禁止だけど、メアちゃんは星が好きなのね。
Come on, Mare.
前に押し出さないで。
ひばりが崎の星空好き？
嫌い。
She turns away with a snort.
そう、好きなのね。
嫌い
でもあなたの顔に書いてある。好きだって。
そんなこと。
ひばりが崎の星空。好き？
After staying silent for a while, she mumbles grudgingly.
嫌いだけどしょうがないから好き。
そう、よかった。
いいの？うん、
私も大好きだからね。
星好きなの？
星も好きだし、メアちゃんも好きよ。
バカバカ。
夕飯食べていってね。
別に食べてあげてもいい。
Orchino turns towards me.
ようちゃんはお父さんにそっくりね。三島先生にそっくりね。
My dad is Mishima Taiga. I found out he was a teacher at Hibadiko during autumn. Just like him.
メアちゃんとそうやって並ぶとね。
Both Mare and I give her blank looks.
ようちゃんがこんな可愛い子を手ごめにしちゃったってことよ。
She raises a very controversial topic.
死神は手ごめになんてされないわ。
あらあら。
I'm going to get changed before dinner.
二人して照れちゃって。あらあら。お兄ちゃんお兄ちゃん。
What's up, Chinami?
すでにグリグリしてるお兄ちゃんの過剰反応にちなみも脱帽だよ。
ヨウさんとメアさんってスズハ、目を合わせたらダメ。
Aoi steps in between Suzu and me.
先輩の主食が子供であることは感づいていましたが。
This is a huge misunderstanding.
ですが、もしスズハを夕飯にしたら。
I would never do that.
みんなバカバカばっかり。
ますます賑やかになって嬉しいわ。
And so began the Kugasaka household's lively dinner. How was dinner?
うるさかった。
Well, Chinami started causing a ruckus right away. Wait, no, I'm asking about the food.
よくわからなかった。
Were you nervous?
そうじゃない。ご飯初めて食べたから。
Your first time?
そのまま初めて。食事なんて機会これまでなかったから。
Back around the dining table, Mare was looking at us as if we're some rare animals. Following our example, she picked up the food with the chopsticks and placed them in her mouth, though she remained expressionless. Even when I asked her whether it was good or not, she simply replied with, "It's alright." So Mare, you don't feel hungry?
そうだと思う。
Is that something convenient or is it not? But you can perceive taste, right?
そうだと思う。
Want to experience it more? Want to try out lots of different things? You will find out what tastes good and what tastes bad.
わかって。何かいいことあるの？
You didn't enjoy eating with everyone?
知らないけど、一人を除いて笑ってた。
She's probably referring to Aoi, but if Mare includes herself, that would be two people. Well, Aoi-san just puts on a poker face. She should be happy deep inside.
そうなの？
I certainly hope so.
ようくん、ご飯で喜んでほしいの？
Yeah, food tastes better when you're in high spirits.
やっぱりよくわからない。
You'll understand soon enough.
そうかな。
Probably.
多分。
I'm sure of it.
うん。
So if you can, eat at our place again.
あ、
How about it?
来てほしいの？
Yeah, I want to be with you.
バカバカ。
Can I take that as a yes?
うん。知らない。
Mare doesn't say much. Mare is normally fairly quiet, and it became even more obvious at the dining table. No, she was showing those signs earlier on. Mare, are you tired? You can take a seat anywhere.
ここ、ようくんの部屋よね。
Yeah, feel free to use the chair or bed as you like.
ようくんは座らないの？
I'll sit after you sit. Mare doesn't show any signs of moving. Is she feeling shy? I pull aside the curtains and look outside the window. The sky is also clear tonight. The night sky is filled with stars. Light from Hibarigasaki's never-changing starry sky falls upon us. Want to go stargazing after we rest a bit? I draw the curtains and turn around to face her. Perhaps she didn't hear me, as she is not responding with her head looking down. Say, Mare, thanks for keeping me company today. I'll follow along next time as thanks, if you have anywhere you'd like to go. Mare? It was when I was going to approach her. Her figure flickers for an instant. I stand petrified in surprise. She's leaning over in agony. My frozen body moves on reflex. I catch her just before she collapses. Mare! I resist the urge to ask her what's wrong. Mare's body feels limp in my arms, and I can hear hoarse breathing. Her appearance slowly fades. I recall towards the end of our visit, Yuma was telling her off for overexerting herself. Mare has never materialized during the day like this. She said it was difficult. However, she was with me the entire day till sunset. She was with me the whole time. I felt her visually, physically, and audibly. Mare tries to move away from me. Her unstable figure alternates from being pale and being distinct. It's as if she's burning out. Yet, she's enduring this. She's doing her best to maintain her form. I can still feel the warmth from her body. No matter how fragile she becomes, I won't let go. I must not lose her. Mare, hang in there. I hold her unstable body in my arms. Normally, she'd be acting violently, but even her voice is weak right now. With the lights in my room off. We get on the bed in darkness, with the curtains open wide. The full flare of starlight dazzles my eyes. How is it, Mare? Light coming from the window behind us shines on her. I hold her tightly, as if ascertaining she's there. Do you feel a little better now? What's that supposed to mean? My blood starts to boil. Don't try to act tough. Don't hold it all in. I'm also at fault for not realizing sooner. If it's painful, just say so. Though my anger is only half-hearted. Trusted upon with kindness to the point of cruelty, without any means of objecting, accepting is the only option. With nowhere to vent her emotions, these feelings covered in thorns are too much for her to handle. If she fails in the worst situation possible, completely helpless, she cannot continue enduring them. I'm begging you, Mare. Please don't ever hold it in again. Maybe this is the first time I've understood them. I've come to experience the same sort of emotions Yuma bore as she said those words. Her voice resembles that of a child after being scolded. My anger dissipates as soon as she apologizes, and I start feeling guilty instead. No, I'm also sorry. I didn't mean to get angry at you. Mare remains silent. She stays in my arms motionlessly. It's as if she's feeling down. Hey, Mare. In an attempt to break the tense atmosphere, I start talking cheerfully. I asked you just then, is there anywhere you'd like to go? As my way of thanking you for keeping me company today, I'll go anywhere you like. Yeah. Of course, I'm sure. Even so, I forgive you, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, but if you do the same thing again, I'll get angry. She's so cute when she's well behaved. Sorry, I felt like hugging you with all I've got. So, where will it be? If it's somewhere you want to go, I'll come along. Yeah, anywhere. She reaches her hands out as if scooping up the starlight pouring down.
あなたに紹介してあげる。今度は私が我が家に招待してあげる。
This planet is moving towards Tanabata, bringing us closer to Orihime and Hikoboshi, just like an arc, and the magpies that form the bridge. And when we cross the bridge and reach the other side, we will have crossed 300,000 years. That'll require me to live insanely long. Can you keep living on, Mare? Because you're a Grim Reaper? But I'm a human.
よくさっきどこでもって答えた。
I did say that, but how am I supposed to do that?
何が？
Live long. What am I supposed to do to be with you forever?
多分
You think?
ようくんが忘れないこと、彼女のことを忘れないこと。
You mean Yuma?
うん、
Didn't you want me to forget about her?
そうじゃない。ただ約束があっただけ。約束という名の契約、願い事という名の光、それが私の絆だっただけ。
I don't really understand.
それでいいと思う。
I won't forget about Yuma. So I'll be beside Yuma. And of course, you too, Mare. I will be at your side forever.
さっきできないみたいに言ってた。
It's possible. I've gathered my resolve.
約束する？
Sure, this is a new promise.
いつまでも私と一緒？
Yeah,
それは変わらないってこと？
yeah. Whatever happens, that's the only thing that won't change. I'll be beside her forever, like the rays of light.
うん。
Mare gently touches my hand with hers. I want this warmth to exist side by side. I want to protect it.
ようくんと一緒、結婚して一緒、
Marriage her?
ようくんのお嫁さんになる。そうすれば家族になれる。
You don't need to marry to become a family. There are other ways to become family other than marriage.
そう？
Probably.
多分。
I'm sure of it.
ううん、多分がいい。お嫁さんがいい。
Being together as family, the light from such a future is no less radiant than Hibarigasaki's starry sky. In that case, I'll have to meet her parents. Immerse myself in my thoughts under the gentle starlight, pondering how I would address them.
約束だよ。ずーっと一緒だよ。
Hey, look at that! It's the credits! And that doesn't only mean that we finished Yuma's/Mare's route, it also means that we completed the entire visual novel. Hooray! Anyway, now we just have to wait until someone translates the fan disc for Hoshizora no Memoria, which is called Hoshizora no Memoria Eternal Heart, and which contains after stories and side stories for all the heroines of this VN. But until then, there are enough other VNs that I could read. Okay then, let's watch the credits, and I'll see you at the epilogue, if there is one.
Shooting star しい風の中で思い出が優しくささやくよ変わらない笑顔のままで届けたい君への想いを忘れない肩にあったあの夜に流れた星の川空を走る虹のような架け橋が君へと続く君の幸せ守りたいよ夢の中でもいつかまた出会える溢れた愛の星降る夜に君への想いを強く抱きしめてる永遠を信じているから離れても叶えられるこの空の輝き続くようにいつまでも変わらないよと伝えたい君への想いを
Hibarigasaki, a northern seaport that was historically hilly and filled with small paths. A clear night filled with stars you would never find in the city. A stage filled with legends of the stars. In this town resides a little Grim Reaper girl who possesses a scythe, one not used to take lives, but sever nightmares instead. Sharing her victims' pain, she sheds tears along with them. They would then smile and overcome their troubles together. Occasionally, even love blooms. This Grim Reaper girl gives people these gentle pushes, staying by them, making precious memories with them. Even if she returns to the stars one day, she won't be lonely because of those memories. She's not alone. She falls asleep whilst embracing the warm light. Lots of flickering lights reside in Hibarigasaki's sky. These lights of reminiscence illuminate the living. Under the Memoria of a starry sky. Somewhere in this town tonight, like on many other nights, a lolly Grim Reaper is holding her scythe and is snuggling up to someone.
ずーっといつだってあなたのそばにいるからね。
Okay, I guess that's really it then. That was Hoshizora no Memoria. Thanks so much for watching everyone, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!